pepper gon' pop. Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Tell 'em my downside. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Luke is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Hall playing between the tackles. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. 3rd and goal, here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, let's go. Hey, son. Phil.
Good throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. He's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes in.
Charging down the middle, and they block it! Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Nix with it on first. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
To the sideline and caught by Lazard. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. It paid dividends.
Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion here. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up third down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad just could not haul it in.
He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets stretch their early lead to 9. George Pickens, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot. Hot.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And that's That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score reads 10-6. Back to the bank in just a moment. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Wangu now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. The stoppage now, and this is not an injury you want to see. This block could affect both sides of the football for them. That's Travis Hunter who's being tended to. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here we go on 4th, Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, 30.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Hey, street. Hey, attention, hot. It's hot.
Loveland working the right side. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey, run. Think right.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Okay, ready?
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Go. Hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Gibbs has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here we go.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Wangu now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got a shoulder to load, and sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
The nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They go right back to home. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Captain.
Throwing here, Nix. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and short.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. Going on 4. Here's Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they take him down right along the 30. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. On the right hand, it's a 47-yarder. Tucker's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
That field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
Fielded at the 14. This hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, Lion. Soka, hot. Here we go.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. They connect on the trick play. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Route. Next touch. Easy. 3 to 44. 3 to 54. 11. Go.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. That's to Dunze again. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Again, left side for Gibbs. He finds space into the red zone. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Ravens 18, Jets 13.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Wangu now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Second and 8. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Nick's looking to throw. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he gets this down near the 30.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 27. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a slim 2-point lead.
Ravens 18.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he's out the clear. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Ravens 25, Jets 20.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Wangu now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Wangu on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Nix. They set up the screen here for Hall. Short pick up to their own 31. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Hall. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Long-time standout, Calais Campbell there for the stop.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Knicks now, 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Throw left side finds Fryermuth. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. First and 10 now from the 30. Knicks now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage, and you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
He rolls to his right. This is Lazard working the right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Once more, it's Knicks. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Setting up the screen to Moss. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Back to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And not a bad place for them to start. Up past the 30-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
He powers ahead for about 5, and it's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 46-yard line.
Hey, run! Hey, son, this is
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He completes it in traffic. And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
11, again.
Looking to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trail by just 1.
27-yard line.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Heavy, heavy. Red on red.
It's a sweep, he pumps the pass forward. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On red. Here we go.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
First down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And, yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Son, this is hot! Hey, kill! Go, go! Push!
to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Those corner routes to the tight ends, devastating. Even if the throw isn't perfect or the timing's slightly off, those tight ends are big enough they can adjust and bring it in.
Hey, here we go.
The throw is caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will score. Give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's with his back. Hall. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Who came Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Red on the red. 11.
Start on the ground. Who gives? And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
On red. Hey, Ginger.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on 2nd down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Down at 11. Hey, lie. 13 loop. This one's on. 30 left.
Here he is to throw. Nice game left side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
Hey, Soko, hot. Ready.
Now it's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And now they face second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
11, add it. Hey, go. John, this one. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Thrown again. Here's Lawrence. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Decent 24.
First throw of overtime now. Completed to his running back. He's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, the offense is certainly moving on. The right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Well, that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Got it. Ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Hey, lie. Hey, Ginger, side.
Hand out to the back. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Now, remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. But that might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play, tackle for loss, is exactly what we want.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone. It's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens claim a 6-point lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
33.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave him a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this fourth down, they have wasted that chance.
And there's humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself, just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
Big moment here in overtime. Fourth down, and the offense is out there. Now to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And the tackle is made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one, as they'll have none remaining in OT.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles, will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, some of the couple of surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.
And there's always a look or two, Kate, that doesn't get used much during the game, a way to disguise the coverage and trick those QB's eyes into seeing something that wasn't there. What better spot to break that out than right now in overtime? Right here, right now, like Van Halen used to say.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop.